But what we truly demonstrated is how we will fight in the future and how we, as United States Marines, as stand-in forces, contribute to the greater joint and combined force. No place was beyond our reach. We showed what it means to actually live forward, to be a stand-in force. That's not theory, it's reality. 15 seconds.
We began by closing the force, preparing and moving people and equipment across the Pacific to Darwin and into the first island chain with the Philippines to conduct Marine Exercise 25 with the Philippine Marine Corps. That set the foundation for everything that followed.
Having access to Marines to train alongside, it's very beneficial, right? Because you guys come in, you're well-resourced, motivated, and having MurphD here is awesome for the amount of training benefit that we can provide ourselves and then combine with you guys to get some real wins.
Nothing will ever be the same again. Darwin's not in a bubble anymore. We're a MAGTF that can project combat power together at a time and place of our choosing.
This year we took advantage of the 1MEF Summer Exercise Series to establish ourselves as not just an exercise force, but a combat credible stand-in force.
Once in position, the MurphD Marine Air Ground Task Force revealed its operational reach. From the first island chain to the Australian outback, Marines demonstrated capability alongside multinational allies and partners in 5 countries during exercises Croix de Sud, Bala-Katan, Commandant, Predator's Run, Operation Render Safe, and Southern Jackaroo.
But that's the power of the MAGTF, is you can bring all that together from partners in the CLB, subject matter experts in the canal, and the entire headquarters. And you can do those things in a resource-informed, responsible way to accomplish their mission.
Going up to the first island chain, working directly for the MAGTF command element and kind of being able to be a liaison. That's the Angloco mission. Being able to plan, conduct, and execute indirect fire, aviation fire support operations, and communication.
We show up ready to solve problems, fight and win. We show up to make ourselves better because we're humble, sturdy professionals, but we also show up with that same spirit and ethos that's been time tested over 250 years.
So by conducting hard training, realistic training, we're able to embody that force and readiness to react to anything in the Indo-Pacific area. We're constantly working with the ADF, and we also work with Filipino forces as well.
We now understand the grit it takes to push through a threshold that has not been done before and ready to take on any tasks that were in our way of accomplishing the mission. Because the question was never if we can complete the mission, it was when and where.
The MAGTF repositioned and prepared for exercise Talisman Sabre 25.
At 103 Battery, our main integration partner was with Kilo Battery from 311 Battalion. We had a great time integrating with those guys.
So working with the Australians, the Philippines, and multinational medical teams, we reinforce the importance of adaptability with the shared standards. That means being able to bring in different approaches when it comes to local knowledge, being able to train together, which is absolutely important. We align our methods, so if and when a real crisis should happen, we can treat patients the same way and integrate seamlessly to save lives.
But the MAGTF never stopped persisting in the first island chain through archipelagic coastal defense training with the Philippine Marine Corps. This deliberate and distributed posture showed flexibility, scaling back to the continent in one moment, ready to surge the next. When calamity struck, MRF-D answered the call. In the operational blink of an eye, and at the request of the Philippine government, MRF-D surged MV-22 Osprey aviation assets and command element enablers across thousands of miles of ocean, while still in the final stages of the largest exercise in the Indo-Pacific.
The air side, providing them weather during the HADR, continuous updates on what the weather effects were so that we could support the air operations as they were happening to get the needed supplies when they needed to go.
We were never out of position. No waiting, no long lead times, no debate, just response. That's the point of being forward. You don't wait to be relevant. You are relevant.
From there, momentum carried into Exercise Alon. Simultaneously, Marines projected combat power and made history aboard the Expeditionary Sea Base USS Miguel Key, while integrating into Super Garuda Shield with Indonesia and U.S. Army Pacific. Multiple efforts across multiple countries planned in sequence to demonstrate reach, resilience, and the ability to respond to crises at any scale.
To being able to have young leaders leading those detachments that were spread out concurrently and being able to have them understand intent, give them the things they needed to be successful, and then trust them to be able to operate independently was really critical to our success.
Stand-in forces are Marines who persist forward in contested spaces, staying close enough to sense threats, reassure allies, and be in position to act before anyone else can. The MRF-D MAGTF persisted and operated across thousands of miles of Pacific terrain, built lethality with allies, provided disaster relief to a nation in need, and projected combat power from the air, land, and sea.
The operational environment is evolving, and we too are adapting to the new environment, not just for MRF-D, but for how the Corps will fight the future fight. There's no going back.
Give me one left down from your team so guns can occupy your
We
position.
set a new standard for what MRF-D can do. Our Marines persist forward, shift from crisis to combat, and strengthen alliances at any time and place of our choosing. We've paved the road for what comes next. We leave behind a legacy that future rotations will carry further, stronger, and faster. Every response was part of a coherent campaign designed to dislocate, disorient, and disrupt our adversaries while strengthening alliances across the Indo-Pacific. That is what it means to be a stand-in force.